What's up, guys? Survivorman Pro here, coming at you with another episode in my epic E-Tech weapons guide. Today, we are going to be going over the Maliwan plasma caster. The prefix on this one is going to be the consummate, but we're not going to go too far into prefixes. There's just too many of them and not enough time. If you guys know of any better prefixes, it would be cool if you guys could let us know in the comments. We're going to go over the specs on this thing. The damage is going to be 269,754. Accuracy is going to be 91.7. Fire rate is going to be 8.0. Reload speed is going to be 3.5. Magazine size is going to be 48. Electric damage per second is going to be 169,256.9. Chance to shock is going to be 15%. It has a 2.4 times weapon zoom and consumes 2 ammo per shot. They all seem to have that 2.4 times weapon zoom and consumes 2 ammo per shot. Anyways, I found this specific E-Tech weapon in Sir Hammerlock vs. the Son of Cromarax DLC. I have a little chest farming method where I rocket jump to this chest really fast right near the spawn in the Wham Bam Islands. If you guys want more on it, I did make a tutorial video on how to farm this chest really fast. It does seem to have lots of E-Tech, so I'll put a link in the description to that video if you guys are interested. We're going to start this video off with a little bit of gameplay here. I'm just going to show you how it fires. It seems to not be as accurate when you hip fire, but it's still pretty accurate. But it's really accurate when you scope in. Either way, I'd suggest using either way. Hip firing seems to be pretty accurate, and scoping in works pretty great too with this weapon. I will admit, I did try to beef this weapon up as best as I could. I did add an ancient E-Tech relic to it. I'm starting to notice a correlation between the ancient E-Tech relics and E-Techs. I'm pretty sure they're meant specifically for E-Tech weapons, because as far as I've seen, I've never run across an E-Tech weapon that was raw damage, and all these ancient E-Tech relics seem to be spec'd really for all of these elemental damage types. So I'm starting to use the relics with this weapon just so you guys can see their full potential, because I think they're basically meant for these weapons. And believe it or not, they are helping out a lot. It actually does a lot more damage when I stick it on. I'm using one that adds like 36% electric damage. I'm not going to show you the relic in this video because I'm actually going to make videos on the relics, so I'm actually going to try to get to those sooner rather than later so that you know where to find them and which ones to use for which weapons. And anyways, I just teamed this one with a binary grog nozzle just to get that extra slag damage, and it seems to work pretty good. In fact, these plasma casters, like all of them, are pretty much around the Borderlands 2 community. People have high regards for this weapon because it works really well. People actually like this one, and I agree, it is a fun weapon. I'm not spec'd for SMG weapons, but I could still use it. If I was spec'd for SMG, like if I was a necromancer, I could probably destroy with this thing, but I'm still doing pretty good with it, so I enjoy this weapon. If you guys do not know what these E-Tech weapons are, they are essentially iridium technology weapons. It's where the manufacturers got a hold of some iridium and added it to a specific weapon. And what it did is it created a cool, quirky effect. The Maliwan specific cool, quirky effect is it shoots cool, pretty much like the rest of the E-Tech weapons. And it has a high fire rate and high accuracy, but that's at the cost of your magazine size. It seems to have a very, very, very small magazine size. But it makes up for it in its accuracy and damage, so I think this weapon is all around awesome. We're going to go over what I'm going to rate it here. I'm actually going to rate this thing in Essential. I think depending on how you spec your character, you could actually run the whole game with this thing, so this is going to be an Essential weapon. Anyways, this is going to be the end of this video. This has been the Plasma Caster, specifically the Maliwan Plasma Caster, and I'm going to talk to you guys later. Out.